Well, we've been hearing a lot of speculation over the last week about plans for a new Bills stadium, but the Erie County executive says don't expect an announcement anytime soon. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary Alice Demler. Scott is off tonight. Mark Polenkars would be a key player in any discussions, and he says at this point there isn't even an agreement that there will be a new stadium. Here's 2 on your side's Dave McKinley.
Not long after a report surfaced last week in a trade publication called Venues Now that the Bills have hired an agency to sell sponsorships and premium seats for a prospective new stadium and another to represent their efforts to build one, none of which has been officially confirmed by the Bills, the county executive's phone started ringing.
A call saying, oh, you've agreed to build a new stadium, and that is not the case. The state, the county, and the Bills have discussed the matter, but there is no agreement.
The Bills' current stadium lease with the county is set to expire in 2023, which would be before a new stadium, should that come to pass, would be ready. But unless a new stadium were built directly on top of the existing one, Polenkars says the current lease could easily be extended and the Bills could keep playing here instead of having to find temporary digs somewhere else. But would that be the last negotiation? A number of NFL stadiums these days are privately owned. Who says a new stadium would be county-owned, like this one, built almost 50 years ago.
Would there even be if there was a new stadium, would you envision it would be kind of like the one we've had for all these years in terms of it being a county-owned stadium?
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals in the future. When the time is right, we will announce whatever agreement we have. And we're not at that point yet. And it's probably going to be a little bit of time because I just feel, based on where we are in the discussions, we're not at a position, so don't expect an announcement in the next few weeks. We're not in that position yet.
It's almost assured a new stadium would rely on a significant amount of government financing, including a good chunk from the state. Coming up at 6.
I've not spoken to the governor personally in months.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.